So today I will be taking a detailed look at how broken support is by breaking down the most cracked ranked game I have ever seen. Hiswattson, Dooplex, and Skittles drop a 624 RP game with a total of over 15,000 damage and 45 kills. Wattson gets a 6K in this one. I will be keeping track of all the heals throughout the entire game. They're about to take their first fight. Dooplex is going to frag in with the Spitfire. Skittles will come in, clean it up, and give Dooplex the drone for about 60 HP. Skittles flies in for the squad wipe, and Dooplex swaps using a cell for only 25 HP, so I'm not going to count that as extra. So for free health, the things we'll be keeping track of is Doc Drone, extra health from shield cells, and HP regen from revives provided by or to the support legends. They stick a total of 7 revives in this game. They spend a little time east of Stormcatcher. They get this squad wipe, and Wattson hasn't taken a tick of damage so far. Skittles gets this knock also without taking any damage. And Skittles finishes up this squad getting hit for 50 damage, but doesn't heal until after he shield swaps after the next fight, so that's not going to count for extra health either. Wattson and Dooplex descend upon the gold players in the lobby while Skittles rotates through the secret room and Dooplex gets knocked. Skittles is going to tap the revive, and that will be the first 80 HP from the revive expert perk. And then Wattson takes this hilarious Pathfinder angle onto the grab cannon. Wattson heals for like 45 with 2 cells, so I guess we can just keep track of that too. Skittles and Doop both swap, and Dooplex doesn't heal until they get into the next fight. Skittles hits a cell for 25, so that's also not extra.
Okay, so that just means it does. Okay, you have to say all that. Lock it, dude. Let's go.
Dooplex is first to the next fight and gets pinged from mid-range, and then finally hits a shield cell for 50, so that's our first extra shield cell health. This is sort of the first real fight of the game. Wattson gets cracked and ends up hitting 3 cells total. Meanwhile, Doop hits a bat, so that doesn't count as extra, and Skittles frags out on this door and then hits a cell for an extra 25. And things are about to get a lot more hectic. They're about to get third-partied here. We are going to keep paying attention to the heals. First, Doc is going to heal Doop for about 80. And then while Wattson holds this door with the Eva, Doc will heal him for about 40. And things are going to get a little crazy here for a second. Doc heals Skittles and Doop for maybe like 80 HP altogether. Wattson and Dooplex both get knocked and get the full 80 HP revive, so that's an extra 160 HP from the revive perk during this fight, and it all happens on the reset. New totals, Doc has given about 260 health, and the revive expert perk has provided 240 HP. Again, this happened during the reset, so it wasn't that dire. They had time and supplies to heal themselves, but they didn't even have to. There are a lot of parts of the healing perks that are pretty hard to quantify, like the movement speed and how much time you spend resetting, not having to heal yourself this whole time. Anyways, we can find the next fight here on the hill between Launchpad and Pylon. They get 1 full kill here, and Wattson has to hit 1 cell, so I guess I'll keep track of Wattson's regular cell use as well. They get the squad wipe on the outskirts of Pylon, and then there's a team that's just all over the place inside of the POI. There's a lifeline on the roof of the hallway, and then a mirage that comes out of the door. And Wraith has been at the top and is healing. Wraith has been at the top and makes a portal, but also knocks Skittles. And Doop hits a cell. Skittles gets knocked here, but backs up into the Halo and then gets a dome revive from Gibraltar. Wattson ports and gets the Wraith. Doc ends up doing most of the healing, so we'll give it to Doc, but it could have potentially gone to the Revive Expert perk since there was no damage taken in between. Skittles hits a bat, so that's not extra, and during this time, Wattson hit 2 cells. There's another team here, and they're about to get third-partied, but get 1 knock without taking any damage. Skittles sort of spearheads this for a bit and takes most of the damage and ends up swapping from the black market. And you'll notice this in pred gameplay, they don't even bother to heal until they get max use out of the healing item, so Dupe takes this next fight with 1 tick missing, and Skittles just goes with this blue swap and is missing 2 ticks of shield. Wattson keeps his health full though and hits a cell right here. Skittles takes an angle, gets broke, and then swaps and gets right back into the fight without taking the time to full heal. Skittles anchors and then hits a Giga Chad fatigue jump Chal on this lifeline with like 20 HP. Alright, this is the first time we see a huge support reset. Doc heals for about 120, 4 support cells are hit for an extra 80 shields, Wattson hits his first bat, and then Skittles hits 1 more cell to get to full health. Wattson hits another bat for like 55 armor, and then Dooplex gets knocked. Skittles absolutely decimates this duo while the revive is getting stuck, but then gets knocked. This is Wattson's 1 revive of the game, and of course, the Gibraltar is going to get 80 HP from that and hits a bat. They can't push here, so Wattson bats, and now him and Dupe are at full health. Wattson gets another bat off while Dupe reses Skittles and then trolls on this Gibraltar and gets knocked. There's another team here, so Skittles taps, Dupe drops his armor for Wattson, and Dupe swaps. And then Skittles swaps and hits a cell for 50. And this will be the last revive of the game. No one gets knocked for the rest of the game. Doc does the healing here, which is faster than the regular revive, but again, this could have gone to the revive perk. Skittles fends off the flank from the third party, but then Dooplex takes like 185 damage and has to bat and then wait for Doc. Skittles then goes on to annihilate this entire team, and then Doc eventually comes out and heals like 100 damage. All 3 get their ultis back, and then Skittles hits a cell for 50. They make a big rotate out of pylon with an evac tower just as ring 3 is closing. Wattson gets the first looks, but gets a Gibby ult thrown on him and decides to back up and take a bat. Dooplex gets the evac bug where his entire character jitters for the rest of the game.
I got the fucking zipline bug, bro.
Wattson gets out of a sticky situation with the grapple and hits a bat. Skittles goes into target switching mode with a Devo, cleans everything up with a mastiff, and Wattson hits a classic 5 HP bat. Wattson takes an angle by himself a little bit here while Skittles and Dupe get healthy. Doc heals Wattson for like 35, and the team is at full health. This end ring is a battle of attrition. Skittles goes through like 400 energy ammo on top of this Echo Tower container thing. Their loadouts are kind of perfect because Dupe has a triple take, Skittles has a Devo and chews through all the ammo. Dooplex shares the energy ammo with Skittles and then has more room in his backpack for bats and cells. And with shotguns being the de facto secondary, everyone is only taking up like 1 or maybe 2 inventory slots with a stack of shotgun shells. And right here is the one and only time anyone on the team uses a flesh heal. Dooplex hits a syringe for like 10 HP. Wattson hits a bat and is on double shotguns for some reason at this point in the game, and my brain is obviously fried right now, so please subscribe to the channel. Doc is going to come out here and get to the 900 damage healed mark. I wanted to get unedited versions of these games, so I screen recorded the VODs, and the audio is kind of weird. I really wish it were different after going through all the editing process, but it's not. That's just the way it is, and there's going to be music over it.
Yeah, they have no buzz right now. If you look at me, you have a huge angle on this team. Frank back all three of them batting. All dead, all dead.
All right, thank God. These are the last few heals of the game. The team is at full health, and they're going to go finish the last squad.
Flying in.
And with one of, if not the most nuclear ranked games ever completed, here are your totals. The team only hit 1 flesh heal for like 10 damage. Apparently Wattson healed his shields a lot more than the other two. He healed for 1170 and the other two averaged to 787.5 each. As a team, they healed 4,240 health altogether, with 45% of that being from extra cell heals on support legends, revives, and Doctrine. And they output a completely absurd ratio of damage and knocks, dealing 3.5 times as much damage as they were dealt, and knocking 7.28 times as many players as they got knocked themselves, and no one ever got thirsted. Anyways, this video was ridiculous, and I hope you enjoyed. I will see you again.